Good afternoon to everyone. This is the day that the Lord has made for Greg and Myla. And it seems that a lot of things happen today. Well, as far as I'm concerned, no? You have to wait for an hour. We are supposed to start at 2 o'clock, but anyway, there's no hassle actually. The only thing is we have another wedding at 5 o'clock. But we have more time to celebrate this Mass and become witnesses, no, to the exchange of vows between Greg and Myla. There are three firsts that happened today, as far as I'm concerned. I have, for the first time in many years, I have driven so fast just to catch up with this wedding. Second, it's now that I realize the positive aspect of Filipino time. Greg, you should be acquainted with Filipino time. When Filipinos say 2 o'clock, they mean 3 o'clock. But actually, it's a good thing that you have waited for an hour. Because if you can wait for an hour, that means you can wait for a lifetime. Patience is one aspect of love. No? And you have to be patient, waiting for your loved one. As St. Paul would tell us, love is patient and kind. Love is patient and kind. If you love a person, you are willing to be more understanding. You are willing to spend some more time waiting. When you love somebody, you have to spend longer time with that someone. Not only for an hour or a day or a week, but for a lifetime. There, Joybel was there and her mom. My was just a little girl. Okay? But as I attended the ordination, two solemn moments in that ordination, when the bishop lays his hand on the head of the ordinanda. Matrimony are two sacraments that are vocational, so to say. Vocational in the sense that it is a choice. You are called to become either a priest or a religious, or to become a mother or a father. There are only 6 sacraments that we can receive. But there is one common denominator between the holy orders and the matrimony. When the bishop says, you are a priest forever, and husband and wife vow to each other that I will be with you, your husband and wife, for better, for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and health, until death do us part. And that also means. And the very first guest who visited him was his mother. And he was so proud to tell his mother, Mama, marriage is not only for the begetting of children, but marriage is also for the breeding and the indissoluble. Marriage is something permanent. A husband and wife who profess to live together should not be separated. Sacrament. Baptism. No? Baptism. Magkakaapo na si Tita Ella ulit. No? Marriage is so precious as the union of husband and wife until the beginning of this day. You will never wear vulture under the saya, which means a man should be under the authority of a woman, so never quarrel with your wife. Or if you quarrel with your wife, you will stay or sleep. But Filipinas are very the message of motherhood is you are willing to accept and love your child, maging sino pa man siya, whoever he is. And that is sacrifice. St. Paul tells us that God loved the world so much that He sent, and that is love. Sometimes we have a wrong concept of love. We love only a person who is so good to us, or who is so nice to us, or who has done us a favor. But the real meaning of love is, are you willing to sacrifice? Maybe after many years of staying together and you had children, and your children has already left you. Maybe I'm talking to the parents who are here, and one by one they're getting married. Yung nanay tsaka tatay, the husband and wife, will remain. Maybe the wife is no longer as beautiful as many years before, or the husband is no longer as handsome as many years before. And that will be you. For example, Greg. After wrinkles, she has grown fat, gray hairs, and then Greg will say to himself, this is the girl I have married. So, man in love with her. You see, love is no longer physical. Love is no longer something outward. It's no longer beautiful. But the beauty of love, it remains in the heart. The realization of a person to stay in love